Hey guys, it's JH, welcome to Practice Tee. Okay, again just overviewing, embedding, channel lock. Guys, what is easy to drift out of is the actual intention of getting in that channel beside the body. Remember, where channel lock differs to every other golf swing is that we are endeavouring to swing the club beside our body. We're not going that way. No sideways in channel lock as an intention. We want to feel that the golf swing does this. You can't swing that acute, but you want to have the thought process and the intention that the club is actually being swung underneath your shoulders beside your body like that. We don't want any side to side in the shot. The path. That's about my path, my intentional path. In a normal golf swing, our path would be there. But in channel lock, my path is here. That's what I want to feel. I would knock that over on the backswing. I would knock that over on the backswing. And so when we look at it, it's clearly beside my body here, isn't it? Clearly. It's not out there, not there, that's in front of my body. So it's here. Now, from the top of the swing, I would be coming here. Backswing. As a feeling. Now when you're practicing, just hit some 8 irons, 3/4 8 irons or 9 irons or something, and just feel that you're overdoing everything when you hit a shot. That once you've set up in the back cock here, when you hit it, you want to feel like the back cock is actually increased as we're coming in, as a feeling. But we never ever want to cultivate that, which is side to side. That is channel lock. This is channel lock. Has a feeling. That's sideways. No sideways in channel lock. Now the intention is very definite. So it may not get the reality of the intention, but we just want to swing here. Now guys, you've got to swing. You can't swing in front of your body if the golf ball is off your trail foot. That's the reality. Now I get people saying you're swinging in front of your body. How can I swing in front of my body if the ball on the downswing, if the ball is off my trail foot? If I swing in front of my body, I'm going to hit it over here. Because I've got closed shoulders here, I have to swing beside my body. The club has to follow the angle of the shoulders. That's the reality. Now it's very easy to slip out of the intention. So what I suggest you do And I've got a 6 iron here, not an 8 iron, but just hit some shots like this. Play the ball way back. Here. And when you hit it, try and really keep these shoulders shut down. That's the way to feel it, guys. Just hit a couple of shots with those shoulders shut down. And at the same time, when you do that, when the arm goes here, fire the club here. Don't get that feeling, because that'll take that lead arm too far away from your body and it'll give you a sort of a pushing type action. We don't want that. We want an into out, but with a club head release towards the target. The arms are going into out, the target's over here. Now look how far back that ball is. That's a foot. Just do this as a drill. See, I've released that over here, guys. Club's released over there. But you need to feel that extremeness. And then you will have a feeling of extremeness. You won't achieve that level of extremeness in the golf swing, but you want to endeavour to. Now that is extreme, because that golf ball here's my trail toe, there's the golf ball. That's a nice release. So get that extreme feeling. Very hard to have the shoulders shut down that much, guys, very hard. But you've got to cultivate that. Now the other thing with address, some people can work with arms extended, like that. I can't. And more to the point, I don't want to. I want to have my trail arm connected to just below my last rib, my elbow here. And I call this a rib tickler. I get my trail elbow in there and I just push it into that last rib, the last half rib. And I just push it, I just tickle that last rib there. And if I can feel that connection there, that helps me get in that channel very, very early in the backswing. If I've got it out here, there's a propensity to go sideways. Now we don't want to go sideways. We want to go rearwards. Now if you're already set up with that trail arm in the rib tickling position, here, that's tickling the rib. I'm already there, guys, look. All I've got to do is just push. Just push down and pull back. Push down with the lead hand and push back with the... Push down with the lead hand and pull back with the trail hand. That's all I've got to do. I'm already in the channel. But if I'm out here extended, there is a propensity I can go that way first before I go that way. But if I'm in this position here, I can't go that way because of the connection. The club will not go that way because the arm's connected. Now that suits me. May not suit other people, but it gets me going into the channel very, very quickly. And that's all I want to do. I want to get in it, be in it, and get in it as early as I can. So the rib tick. And having it in there, guys, also keeps the hand down. When you're extended out here, there's a chance for a lift factor to come into the swing, a lifting, because your arms are extended. But if that trail arm is pushed in, and the pressure is down, the club doesn't want to lift. It'll be a very low radial type movement of the club head. Just hang on. Now guys, the body ball pitching, which we did the video on the other day, for me, because there is complete connection, and I'm just moving the belly button and the midsection here, that's how you get the consistency of the stroke. You have to maintain that connection, otherwise you'll put into play the hands and the arms independently, and you'll find it very difficult to have the hands motivated and pulled into and pushed into operation by the midriff if they're away from the body. So someone asked, what's the maximum distance? Long pitch shots. Well, it's not designed for long pitch shots, guys. I'd say 50, 60 yards max. Because if you want to hit a 100-yard pitch shot, you're going to have a huge amount of commitment to connection and a huge amount of body ball activation. To hit a 100-yard pitch shot, I'm going to have a lot of body and a lot of commitment to the connection. Whereas 50 or 60 yards, I don't have to overtax the connection. Just here. So that's easy. If I start thinking 100 yards and I get the club back up here, I've already got disconnection. Now I don't want to do that. So I think the shots from like 25, 30 yard pitch shots up to 50, 60 yards. I hit a few the other day and the most, they were going about 55, 60 yards. I don't want to hit any more than that. I mean, I can, but I just get too much disconnection. You can, the arm, after you've made connection with the ball, the arm can slide up a little bit. See, that there's about 45 yards. And it's a precision pitching technique, guys. That's what it is. As soon as you get the arms disconnecting, I'll try and hit 100 metres, 100 yard shot. Now that's dead into the wind, that's gone about 85. But I felt the arm disconnect. Now that will still be more accurate than a conventional, you know, when the arms are flipping around. But me, optimum, 55, 60 yards. Like that. That's hitting the ball with the belly button. If I had a club coming out of my belly button, that's what I'm hitting the ball with. So if you think you want to hit the ball a long way with that technique, I wouldn't recommend it. You can, I don't do it, and I don't really want to do it. So for me, 55, 60 yards. Because they're the precision shots. If you're within that distance into a green and you really want to maximise your scoring opportunity, you've got to get the ball in tight. And you don't, and getting it in tight revolves around not having any extraneous or independent hand action to alter the face, progression, loft, or just accuracy angle to the target. So my recommendation, 55, 60 yards maximum. Okay guys, there were just a couple of points today. I just hope they, and we'll keep doing this. These will be just little revision days where a little bit of info here and there. Okay.